Hi everybody, Will here. I hope you're having a good day and a good week, and you're having a good weekend coming up. I've got lots of plans, a lot of family stuff we're doing and things, but this one's over. The big mechs and the robots and stuff had a little song at the end, so to speak, and surprise, surprise, I won. But it was close, real close, 3-2. Like not a decisive victory, but still a victory, and. Technically, I only won because of like a rule technicality. Des was doing really good. It was like he was like a lot of team play, a lot of combined arms action. He's like some feinting and counterattack. So maybe them his field sports is like helping him with his minds in this kind of game. But yeah, it was close. It was a close thing. Really good time. Really good time. But yeah, okay. I was going to tell you about the improv and improv games that Wendy was telling me about, which were really cool. So first, at the improv night I went to, they just made stuff up, but it was almost like they had already thought of it. That was what was incredible. But I know they did it because they asked people in the audience for information, and then they used that information to make the songs. So I gotta go again sometime and see how different it is. And I really don't. I think that one guy was a plant. I think he knew what was going on, and then he helped along. Like, but then he was not part of it. Then he is part of it. That's kind of cool. I like that. Um, Kind of like an infiltrator. Um, but the other, no, they made up a song about this girl and they did a whole musical number, and there was like a song in there called Stephanie Energy. Got that Stephanie Energy, and man, it stuck with me. And they just made it up. So yeah, okay, so that's cool. So now when he's telling me about these story making games, or these games where you play like the role of a character in it, like you're playing a role, like but you make them up, right? It's not like a play where it's all set up. You got a character like with a name and a story about them, and then you're gonna like go on an adventure or find things out. And a lot of these games, basically, it's a game of make believe, but like you got some kind of like rules to guide you. Like if you don't know what to do, like if you're playing out in the playground and like I got you, no you didn't, I got you, no you didn't, I got, like it's gonna go on forever until the recess bell rings. It's gonna go on forever. So in these games, they got rules for telling you if you got them or not, or if you find it or you didn't, or if there's like, oh yeah, because like that character you're playing, just like an actor who's playing like a wizard does not know how to really do magic unless they're like a magician, but that's just pretend magic. But the character in the story knows how to do real magic, right? So a kid who's playing this game, they don't know no real magic. They might believe in it, but they don't know it, right? But their character might. So the game shows you how to do rules so you can imagine you're doing it, right? So, like if you want to cast a spell that lets you fly with wings, or like turn into a dragon or something. So that's cool. So that gives you a little guidance, right? So, so I was thinking, I'm asking Wendy about these games. She knows about a bunch of them, and just was wondering about them and like how many rules do you need, right? Because I mean, if it's just imagination, like you could just kind of decide with your friends what's what and what's not. And it's kind of like these games. Like if you're not sure what to do, you roll the dice, right? If you're not sure if a guy's gonna do something, you roll dice, and certain numbers mean yes, sometimes no, sometimes mean maybe. Like it can be variable. But it turns out some of these games use even bigger dice. Like so yeah, look, like we were just using these ones. Like it's got six sides. Like for numbers one dots, one not the numbers but the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dots, and then you count them or you remember what they mean, and then that's the number. So some of these games have other bigger numbers, but they just write the they got more sides even. Like yeah, like this kind got six. They got ones with other numbers on them, like 8 or 10, 12, maybe even 20, even more maybe. I don't know. They get bigger and bigger. I mean, you never run out of numbers, right? But that'd be a real big thing you're holding on to. Like it's rolling for around on the table like for 20 minutes until you like get six. That'd be kind of funny. Anyway, but yeah, so that they, like if you want, how would you say it? More variability. Yeah, you got a bigger spread. So I'm thinking, yeah, you want to like have a few rules that just help you in the edge cases, right? And then everything's you just having fun, like improvising with each other's and trusting each other's and doing stuff like that. But Wendy's tells me is that the most popular game of this type of story making game, this role playing game, they got the most rules. They got like 1,000 different books with 1,000 different rules for every little thing you could think of. Which makes, to me, what must really slow things down, because maybe I want to know what a mouse can do, and you got to find a book that's got a mouse in it. You read about a mouse, and maybe a guy has a little mouse that rides on his shoulder, like a little friend, and you got to see, can a mouse talk? Can a mouse jump on people? Can a mouse scare people? And when you could just say, it's a mouse. Come on, everybody who has ever heard of a mouse knows what a mouse can do. And then somebody goes well, what about this kind of mouse? Is that mouse going to be the same thing? Well, now you got to go into book with the computers. I mean, some of them might have computer books. And see if that mouse could be your little friend. I could try it. Let's see if it'll stay up there. Hey, little buddy. How you doing up there? So, yeah, I'm a wizard with my mouse. I point and click with a blasting spell. Anyway, so yeah, I would think for me, the more fun of it would be just imagining stuff. And then when you get a little confused, then you look at a little tiny pamphlet or something, or a couple pages. But she says they've got lots of rules for everything. But what I think it is they're telling people you need the rules written down. So we're going to maybe sell you a book. And so it's probably a big company making this thing, and they're just pumping out the books. And repeating stuff, and now there's a gray mouse, you gotta know about the gray mouse, and then there's a red mouse, gotta know about that one, and like a dragon, they good, everybody knows a dragon, big scaly monster, fire breathing and all that. But now we got a dragon that can blow out, I don't know, lightning, a lightning breath dragon, or a stink gas. But then you got a whole book about a stink gas dragon that's got different things that you can do when you could just say, stink gas is going to make you sick, and fire is going to burn you, and lightning is going to zap you. When everyone just agree with that, right? So interesting stuff. I'm going to get her to run me one of these games and show me how it works. You can do it in your imagination, but then she says you can do it on a table like this, but that really seems like it's going to take up a lot of space if you got 1,000 different dragons sitting on your table and some little tiny mice running around too. I guess you could have giant mice too. That'd be kind of funny. But the cats are going to go wild on something like that. Anyway, that's about wrapping it up for talking about games and such. If I can think of anything else over the weekend, I might bring it up, but friends and family and contemplation are my usual go-tos for that. But it's been good. This was a ton of fun. We'll have to do it again sometime, maybe over the holidays. But yeah, thanks for listening. I'm gonna think about. I think on Monday I'm gonna try that improv. Just going through it, not doing it. Oh no, I'm not doing it. The wife would probably make me sleep on the couch if I came home pretending stuff like that. I'll just pretend to be funny. Okay, is that you agree with that? You pretend I'm funny and I'll pretend you're funny. No. Yeah, okay, well, anyway, I don't even know you. But if you want to comment, feel free. Let me know. Tell me a joke if you want. That'd be fun. And then I'll like it. If you got someplace I could subscribe to you, you let me know, and then I will do it. And now you can do it back. Okay? So have a good one. Bye-bye. I'll see you next time. Oh, yeah, again, maybe we might be on holiday, so I'm going to try to find some other stuff to put on. Just some little shorts or something that you might enjoy. So I'm off to make some pizzas, homemade pizza, yum, yum. But everybody in the family wants different toppings. So it's a process, let me tell you. So yeah, as you know, nobody calls me Iggy. But my friends do call me Will. So I will be making pizza, and I'll be thinking about you. I hope you're thinking about pizza and thinking about me. Bye-bye.